I like to go out, go places, you know what I mean? And to have to always put on a mask and to go, that makes you kind of like, not even want to go out. And then when you get there, you don't want with a mask on, everybody else looking at you like you're crazy.
March 11, 2022 marks the 2-year anniversary since the COVID-19 outbreak was declared a global pandemic by the World Health Organization.
Y'all, this is for real. They putting the bodies in 18-wheeler, y'all. This is live from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn Hospital. They're putting bodies in the back of a freezer truck, y'all. Please stay inside. This is for real. This is for real, y'all.
Worldwide, COVID-19 has caused close to 6 million deaths. 11,000 of those deaths here in Arkansas alone. Everybody has their own story on how the pandemic has impacted their lives. I sat down with Mrs. April Cartman so she could share hers. She is a Russellville resident and social media influencer through her Facebook group Grown People Talk and her TikTok and YouTube page.
And I heard on the news that people was getting sick, people was dying. Didn't really know much about the virus, but knew that it was around and it was killing people, making people really sick.
Most infected with the virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. The virus is spread from infected person's mouth or nose in small liquid particles when they cough, sneeze, speak, sing, or breathe.
Immediately, I started to take precautions. I started to wear the mask, distance myself from large crowds, parties, just kind of mainly isolated myself and kept myself protected.
Every American has a role to play in defending our nation from this invisible, horrible enemy. So we say stay at home and save lives.
During the pandemic, the United States went through a period where the country was basically shut down. And during that time, there was rumors going around online that what was coming was a total lockdown.
Okay, that's an interesting hypothesis.
It's a fact.
Yeah, sure it is.
You don't believe that? That's science. That's indisputable.
That's interesting. If they're asymptomatic, how do they know that they have it or don't have it?
Well, they don't. That's the point.
So it's mysterious. So it's just this thing that they're saying.
A lot of people, still to this day, I feel that they don't believe how serious it is. Even right now today, the virus is running rampant. People have let their guards down. You're not practicing safety anymore. And see, here's the thing for me. You got older people with pre-existing conditions, okay? And that's my fear, where people's not being considerate of the elderly people or either the people that have pre-existing conditions.
During the pandemic, everybody experienced some type of loss. But for many who contracted the virus and survived, that wasn't the end of their story, because they still had to deal with lingering effects from the infection for weeks and even months after.
I have an uncle that he had pre-existing conditions as well. He caught it. He never came back home, which everybody in the household had. Okay, but he's the only one that didn't make it. So I had 2 uncles that passed from it. I got a family member that's sick with it right now. I know 2 other people that has passed away from it. But I want to say that these are elderly people with pre-existing conditions. conditions, but that's not true because one of these people is a younger person. You know, so it can happen to younger people as well as the older people, or the people with the pre-existing conditions. What I mean by pre-existing conditions could be heart condition, lung condition, you know, things that like that already, that have those things already. And the coronavirus attacks the immune system, which most of us know, and it also attacked the lungs. I mean, when this person went in the hospital, she didn't have a lung condition, but she had one now. She can barely breathe. Can also be found on Facebook in a group called Grown People Talk. And I also can be found on TikTok, April Cartman _success.